Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, this is MCINDUS, and by popular demand I bring you the Tonberry tutorial for Final Fantasy VIII on Steam. The first thing we're going to do over here is check out our file paths. I have my games folder here with my Steam folder, and we're going to go into Steam apps, and then we're going to go into our common folder, most likely. We're going to go into Final Fantasy VIII, that's the game we're playing. And then this is our parent folder for Final Fantasy VIII. This is where all of our mods are going to go. Even if you have the raw mod, this is going to go here. That's where our exe is. Now let's go ahead and go over to the net. You're going to go to the Kim forums. It's forum.kim.com. It's QHIMM for Kim. We're going to go down here to the tools section, and this is where we're going to get Tonberry. And there's our Tonberry link. Tonberry version 1.4 is our current release. And there's our little upscale example. And you're going to go down here and you're going to notice that we have in this section, we need to download VC++ 2010 redistributable. This is to make Tonberry work. You have to have it. The rest of this is all just information for modders. We're going to go down here, and now we need Tonberry version 1.4. So I'm just going to open up another window here. We also need the hashmap version 1.3 right here. I'm going to open that up too. Some people get a little confused how to download this. You just go to File, Download. There we go. And save that. Now I'm not going to save it anywhere. I already have this saved to my desktop in a special little folder. You guys can just go ahead and save that to wherever you need to save it. I do recommend putting a special folder somewhere for that though. Alright, now that we've gone ahead and downloaded Tonberry, we're going to need to install it. So let's go ahead and we're going to pop out of the forum here. And then let's go ahead and open up, now wherever you downloaded this, I've got my little mods folder here ready to go. Let's open up Tonberry, and I've used 7-zip to open my RAR files. Just go ahead and double click on it, open up the folder in there, and then you're going to take all those contents, all these folders, and you're going to move these into Final Fantasy VIII's parent directory, right over there where we were talking about before. So now you've got Tonberry. And the next step is to update Tonberry's hash map. This is to make sure you have all the current availability for the new mods. Alright, you're going to open up Tonberry, and then we're going to drag and drop these files in here, and then we're just going to copy and replace. Alright, so now you've got Tonberry, and it's all installed, and we just need some mods now. So your mods are going to go here in this textures folder that we've put in here. Just double click on that. It's empty now, but that's where all of our new mods are going to go. So now let's go ahead and go check out those mods. I'm going to pull up the net again, and let's go find the current mods for Tonberry. Right now we have the graphical mods section on the Kim forums. Don't just go there, go into the graphical releases section. Now once we're there, you're going to go ahead and you're going to find the 3 links. We've got Seed, we've got Project Eden, and we've got Tripod. I'm going to go ahead and open up Tripod first because it's my baby. And once you open that up, you're going to see there's a bunch of directions. You're going to have to download Tonberry. We've already done that, so just skip that stuff. Donate if you want to help me with my web hosting. Yeah. But anyway, there's the download link. You can get a RAR or a zip file. Just download that right there. I'm not going to download it because I already have on my desktop in the same place, but that's where you get it. And we're going to go here to the Seed Reborn. You can do the same thing here. Now, there was an old version of Seed done by a guy named SL1982. He was real awesome GUI master on the board. He's a really cool guy. I'm actually working on the next stage of the Seed mod with all of his old information. So anyway, download that guy, and then we're going to go to Project Eden. Now, Project Eden's probably the best mod. It's done by Omzy, who actually did Tonberry itself. This mod is huge. It's a 1.3 gigabit mod patch. The torrent file doesn't work yet, so just download the regular download right here. And because it's 1.3 gigs, I'm actually not going to download this. I already have. It's in my mods folder. So I'm just going to show you guys, the normal procedure, and then we're going to close out of all this stuff. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the basic install. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory, but we're just going to go over it anyway, just in case anybody has any questions, or they run into any problems, they can see where maybe they went wrong later. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of Kim. This forum is awesome, by the way. You can also get Final Fantasy VII mods here. They're even better than the ones for 8 currently. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over here to Tripod. You're just going to double click on it, especially if you have a program like 7-zip. We're going to go into Textures Contents. There's some readmes for help and everything, but just go into the Textures Contents folder and then grab those folders and drop them into your new Textures folder that we have in the Final Fantasy VIII parent folder. There you go, now you've got Tripod. And then we're going to do the same for Seed Reborn. Open that guy, grab these files, and just drag and drop. And bam, now you've got Seed. So the last and final step is to do the same thing with Project Eden. Now this is going to take forever, so I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through this section. Yeah, you really don't want to have to sit through this. Alright, now I'm not really sure why my file directory looks a little different in 7-zip, but we're going to just open up Project Eden here. Open up those textures, and these are all the folders we need to drag into our new textures folder over there. So highlight all of them, grab them, and drag them over. Now there are going to be a couple that share file names. When you get to that section, it'll ask you if you want to move or replace. Just merge the folders. It'll happen twice. Alright, yeah, let's fast forward this guy. Okay, yeah, and now it's copying over, and oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, move and replace this file, and then there we go. Now move and replace this other file. Okay, now we're done. You can go ahead and just close up your zip program, your RAR program, or whatever. And we've got this folder over here with everything we need. We've got literally dozens of folders in this textures folder now. And this is all of our Tonberry mods that we've got going on. So anyway, let's close that up. And now we're going to go ahead and test it. Let's go over here. I've got my Steam in my taskbar. We're just going to pull up Final Fantasy VIII, and see what we've got. The thing we're really looking for here is to see if the Final Fantasy VIII title screen that I made pops up. Alright, there we go, our seizure warning. And let's just click play in the launcher. And, oh, that was fast. Okay, there we go. Oh, we miss you, Squaresoft. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, there we go. All right. It looks like we have the new title screen. And there's our seed text. It looks like we are ready to go. Great. Awesome mods. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. And if you have any questions, just comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.